Hey everybody, I'm Jason and welcome to From Tree to Lumber. Well, today we've got yet another beautiful log that came off of the family property. This is a piece of hard maple, sugar maple. This tree was uprooted in a windstorm a couple years back. The roots were connected enough though to keep some foliage on the tree, although not really all that much. But it's a beautiful piece, more or less clear. It's the butt end, the lower part of the trunk. And I'm really glad to have it. It should fit on the sawmill beautifully. The small end of the log was cut just below a crotch, so I will keep that in mind when I position it on the sawmill for the first time. At the other end, the pith is perfectly well centered, and this tree grew up straight and true, so I'm hoping to get a lot of nice clear boards out of it. My end goal for this piece of wood is to make some end-grade maple chopping blocks, maybe even one really nice big butcher block. So I'm going to cut it into 2-inch slabs, and then I'm going to probably take some 3-inch pieces out for the legs. There's going to be a few little miscellaneous pieces left over that I can use, for stabilizers and all that kind of thing, or who knows, I can use it for another project. But yeah, 2 inches is definitely the plan for the majority of this log. Sugar maple is just about the hardest wood available to me here in southern Ontario, and this log is 17.5 inches on an 18-inch machine, so it's definitely going to tax the poor old OS18, but I know it's up to it. Winter has definitely started to set in around here, so I've started adding this plumbing antifreeze to the cooling water, and it seems to be doing a really nice job. I'll be honest with you, if it was so cold that this stuff was frozen when I came out here to cut, I'd turn around and go straight back inside. Well, there you go. Right on the very first cut, I run into something that I wasn't expecting to see, but honestly, I'm not disappointed. I believe this is called Ambrosia markings, where a beetle hole has come through and a fungus has followed through the hole or from on the bug, I guess. If you guys know, let me know, but I'm still learning about this stuff, and I find it fascinating. So we'll see how it goes as I progress through the log. This blade has already got me through a couple of other logs, so I just wanted to start this one and get the bark off. Now I'm going to switch over to a brand new blade, which should give me some nicer cuts and make things a lot easier. Now that I'm through the sapwood and getting into the heartwood, I'm seeing a lot less sign of the ambrosia markings. So that's kind of what I expected. This tree, it really hasn't been down that long. So I'm probably going to go back and try to salvage what I can from that ambrosia stuff, because it is really quite cool. But really, this is what I'm looking for, is just some nice hard heartwood for those cutting boards. Just cut off a couple of beautiful 2-inch slabs, and you can see that I'm getting closer to the pith. All these little knots from branches that were on the tree earlier in its life. It's time to flip it over and start cutting from the other side. I've got everything I want off of this log now, and what I'm left over with is this 4x4 from the middle. It contains the heart, or the pith. It's not really the best piece of wood from the log. A lot of stresses, it's going to crack and kind of go crazy. So what I've been doing is just setting those aside, cutting them up, and using for blocking or, to stack firewood on or whatever. But just before I do that, I'm going to just make sure that it's still square, and then I'm going to use it to edge a couple of the boards. And I want to go back and visit one of the very first pieces that I cut off of the outside, because I think I can probably get about a 1x6 of that really nice ambrosia wood from it. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. There you go. It's a beautiful piece of lumber. It actually turned out to be a little bit closer to 8 inches wide. 2 years ago, before I got this sawmill and started paying attention to this stuff, I would have just thrown this into my fireplace. I never would have even noticed it. So yeah, I'm coming along. It's a slow learning curve, but there's a lot of cool stuff out there. So I'm starting to get quite the pile of lumber developing here. So I've decided that I've got to keep track of it a little bit better, which is why I bought a punch set, and I made this little holder so that I can put the month, the year, and just some kind of indication of the species on it. At the time of shooting this video, I had run out of end sealer, but I've got another gallon coming in any day now. So I'll also go over the ends of these boards just to keep them from cracking and letting them dry a little bit better. Anyway, that's all I've got for you for this video. I really thank you for watching, and I really hope you will subscribe, and please leave some comments. I really enjoy responding to them.